父さん。
これが息子さん。
そんなに見つめちゃいや。
Well, I know people are more expecting me to talk about, like, say, something like, say, the sci-fi show. At the same time, I'm just, like, say, you know, I'm kind of, I kind of just, like, wanted to, like, say, hey, I'm kind of had fun talking about Stop Hibari-kun. So I'm gonna do it again. You know, we look at episode 2. The second episode being Special Training, Tatsu, the Spartan. So what happened in this episode? Well, Ibari, basically he's just like saying, okay, what can I do with Hibari? Well, what I can do is I can go and get a, like after finding, like, you know, her trying to, hit on,
朝飯だぞ工作。誰かおじさんが
Kasaku, and I'm just gonna say yes. It's awkward as hell. Not, But whenever like they have that little like the crocodile with the heart attacks thing, I think okay, it's kind of silly. So he basically calls in a old a trainer, in this case Tatsu the Spartan, who is a pretty tough when he comes to, like, say, training folks to become manly men when in the world of the Yakuza. And so when he like, you know, when he basically calls him to say, hey, come on, get over here, pal. I gotta say, like, whenever, like, at first, like, say, everyone is like, say, oh! Everyone like say, run! And all that.
やろう。なめとったらあかんよ。
But I think it's kind of funny though when he first gets to the Orza group compound, and he's just like being like trying to say thank you for the tea and all that and all this silliness. But when Hibari, when she gets introduced to him, I do love her reaction to it. I do love her reaction.
意地もありますから。
ひらめ顔。ねえねえねえねえ、みんな面白いおじさんがいるよ。じゃあこし。
Basically, he's like trying to say, I will break her. I will break her. Basically, trying to say, hey, I will get her to accept her sense of man. This, I guess, whatever. And I do think that, like, for this episode, the animation for this one is pretty good. It looks really good for this one. So what he does is, like, he tries to, like, say, okay, we're gonna take things to the dojo to, like, you know, like, have like a little of a. Well, actually, no, wait. First, he sees, like, okay, how's Hibari doing in school?
学校でもすっかり女になりきってるとは相当手強いぞこりゃ。
Like, you know, she does pretty well when it comes to sports and all that.
かれる
After which, like, he goes, like, say, okay. Like, my report is she's doing good. After which, like, he goes, like, say, okay, I need to go take it up a level. So what he does, he goes to the dojo and all that to try to, like, say, hey, we need to, like, shake things up a bit to, like, say, hey, this is, you know, you're in the line of Yakuzas, so you're gonna take this serious. And, well, at first, I'm gonna say it, like, at first, like, say, yeah, no, we're trying to be a bit silly with this show.
正面から見たヒラメは情けない
あらなめるんじゃねえ
痛い
男らしくしなさい
But, it's like, say,
なんでか
やめてお願い
ああ貴様そういうものまでつけてるのか
Thank goodness I did not do any kind of, thank goodness I did not do hormones when I was younger, because that would be a bit of a trigger for me. That would have been a bit of a trigger. But at the same time, well, what he does next is he just has to do some haircutting and all that. I'm just like, say, I've been coming a bit close to my hair. I'm not gonna get it cut until, you know, until I can get the bangs for it. But how does she react to it, all that?
僕を怒らせたな
うわ何その迫力
Understandable. Him trying to, you know, like, get her to be a bit more of a man and all that didn't work. It doesn't work. So by thinking when, he's, like, just, like, walking away at the end of it all, he's, like, you know, like, dejected, his arms are broken, his legs partially broken. It's like, you know, he just gets picked up, like, the garbage folks just pick him up and, like, whoop.
ああまた粗大ゴミがもうクラセットも
But what? And then Kasaku, he has another, he basically was like, say, hey, well, I'm kind of glad that, like, you know, she didn't change and all that. Yeah, I thought this one wasn't too bad. I thought this was a very entertaining episode. I'm really getting into this show. Also, I'm also trying to, like, say, okay, like, you know, make sure I can say the names of the characters correctly first. You know, like, you know, make sure, yeah, like, just, like, say, okay, yes, and all that. But, overall, fairly entertaining.